Yeah, man, this came out and it tore my heart apart, man. I love Saints Row up until like probably 3 or 4. All right, let's see it.
The Saints Row reboot is an abomination. This game makes Ubisoft look competent. I hear people keep saying that this game feels like it's from the late 2000s, but
you know what's weird is that his voice is eerily calm compared to now. Chat, low key, 3 years ago? Yeah, he sounds kind of tame. Like he hasn't unleashed the werewolf. Does that make sense? I'm telling you, man, he's the drugs haven't taken effect. He hasn't snorted the Coca-Cola yet.
Truth be told, that's insulting to games from the late 2000s because Saints Row 2 is 1,000 times the game this is. Even Saints Row 4 is about 250 times the game.
Saints Row 4 was actually really sucky compared to 2 and 3, but it was still better than this shit. I uninstalled this game after like 2 minutes. I couldn't handle it. The writing was awful, man.
There are so many things wrong with this game that I couldn't possibly address all of them in this video because this game won't be relevant in about another week. So I guess we'll start with the combat. Volition decided to take the if it ain't broke, break it approach with this one. This game said fun? No, not on our watch. So they remove meat shields, increase HP, block many fun mechanics behind.
Increasing HP is a crime, brother. You don't give them more tools, but you increase their HP. Make it make sense, man.
Grindy progression that takes far longer than the 6-hour story to unlock, and then force you to choose which 5 basic mechanics you want active at any time. And as a further measure to combat fun, they lock takedowns to a meter so that you can't do them whenever you want. And on top of all that, this AI is so incompetent, so afraid of ever actually challenging the player or doing anything that would make them feel remotely alive that it makes the insane—
But Saints Row isn't a hard game, it's just for fun, man. I was never, like, challenged unless I was doing, like, an achievement or something. Like, good lord. I don't want to check how many hours do I have on Saints Row. Saints Row 3, I have 55 hours, and Saints Row 4, I have 28 hours. Saints Row 2, I have 22 hours. Yeah, I feel like it's not a fucking hard game, man. Like, what?
An AI from Saints Row 2 looked like HAL 9000. Now let's talk about driving. What a hoot. Physics? More like fuck it, because that's what the developers said when they were programming this trash. Motorcycles can send trucks flying.
What?
Cars explode and send parts shooting into space. Cars
What is a fucking Michael Bay movie? What is going on?
Do front flips and oh, you actually want weight to your cars? What are you, a bigot? Are you body shaming? Even waffles don't apply the laws of physics. And it's only made worse because of how many crutches they gave the artificial imbeciles. Does the AI keep crashing while pursuing you? Well,
Okay, wait, this one's kind of funny.
Crashing while
this one's kind of funny.
Pursuing you? Well, the
I don't know.
developers will
I
just
can forgive that one.
respawn, teleport, and enter them into a 10th gear instead of just making a semi-functional AI like they did 13 years ago. And as one final fuck you, they don't even have to listen to physics at all. But truth be told, I'm envious of the AI because they don't have to listen to this radio. The radio in this game is god-awful. This is best represented by a song called I Left My Wallet in El Segundo. This song is so bad, I thought this was some high-level satire and that this was made in the studio. And don't even get me started on the commercial.
I want to listen to it. What is it called? El Segundo? It's probably copyrighted. I'll play it on stream. I don't know. No. Too many repeats. No, there's no story. I get it.
These aren't just stepping down. This is falling off of a cliff. Satire is completely lost on these writers, but that's probably because their number one priority when writing comedy is safety. This cringe-inducing humor makes kids' shows look edgy. Very quickly, I'd like to retouch on customization. This game feels like they always meant to have the lady boss as the only non-customizable character, and then after getting backlash, they just decided to ham-fist it back in. And for what's supposed to be the best customization ever—
Wait, but like that was the whole point of Saints Row. You could make ridiculous characters like fucking Oblivion and shit. That's always been in the game.
The clothing is scarce, spread into
Yeah.
way too many stores, and then the only 2 stores that old fans know are locked in the end-to-end game that none of them will reach. The only thing worse is the gun customization. When you level up your guns, they don't change visually at all, at any level.
Why would you want them to change visually? You're gonna just be shooting them from a third-person perspective. 'Cause it fucking feels good, motherfucker!
Again, 9 years ago, back when Volition even still had half a brain cell, they knew to include that.
Death
But
Blossom,
worse
my
than the gun
beloved.
customization is the open world. I called this shit. It's piss filter galore. You can't go into most buildings, and in fact, some shops will have a building, but then you shop at the shack in front of the building.
What the fuck is the point of the building then, you fucking retard? What the fuck did you put it up for? That's
the streets
so bad.
are barren, and what little AI liveliness you do get has the depth of a North Korean grocery store. And
still eloquent as ever, even 3 years ago.
Speaking of stepping down from old titles, let's talk about side activity. The side activities start with you driving from point A to point B, and they evolve into the endgame activities, which are exactly the same. The best ones are the ones where the objective comes to you, because at least that means the pain.
You just know some blue-haired fucking motherfucker put this in the game and it was like, excellent. This is just like Fortnite. The kids are definitely gonna play this.
To you, because at least that means the pain will be over soon. The only mission that did play differently was insurance fraud, and that was glitched out so hard for me that no cars were driving on the road, and I had to spend 15 minutes on each mission throwing myself at cars in the Kmart parking lots. Then I had to do that 6 more times, because to complete a venture in this game, you have to 100% each activity, whether you like it or not.
It's just to make you play more. I hate this so much. As soon as I realized a game is like full of chores, which I did, I refunded this within like, I think it was about 25 minutes. I hated that.
There are anti-fun mechanics, but this is just a straight-up anti-Christ mechanic. This shit is unholy. And before I get to the story, this game's got more bugs in it than a bug's life. I know every member of the Saints Row subreddit received a bug-free copy, but I did not. I got all of them.
Those were paid actors, bro.
Crashing, T-posing, AIs not moving during a red alert, floating heads, the enemies having invincibility frames, shops turning into prison cells, and my personal favorite, in the beginning of the game, you can hop off of your motorcycle and it will crash the enemy AI's brains so that they're forced to just blankly stare at you as you kill them. I'd like to
in the start of the game, they didn't even test this game. I remember some people said that they didn't even have like a beta test or anything. Yeah, they just shipped it and knew it was gonna shit the bed. God, whatever happened, man? It was like, Saints Row wasn't perfect. Like, I know that GTA was like kind of the king of it, and Saints Row was kind of just a joke game in comparison, but like, come on, man.
pause the video right here to remind you, this game is $60.
What? 60 clams.
Anyways, I've delayed long enough. We have to now talk about the story.
Kevin is shirtless. I don't know why.
The writing in this game feels like they went to their local kindergarten and gave the kids 1 hour each day to just go ham at it. Then went to—
Yeah, I remember this too. There's like so much swearing for no apparent reason. Like, you guys think I cuss a lot? Like, imagine you play a game and all they say is fuck, 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 fuckity, fuck, fuck, fuck. And then they're like, yeah, we're hardened criminals and shit, yeah.
Twitter and let them proofread it to remove anything that may be remotely offensive or creative. And
this scene was so ass.
For some reason, I can't put my finger on it. I just can't pay as much attention to this character as I—
That was the whole point, man. Bro, like, oh, you really covered her up like that?
I can to this one. I mean, this one I'm at attention, but then this one I'm spacing out. I don't know what it is. Anytime the writing steps out of the constant cliches, you get situations like this right here. One mission, it's, we do this for the people, the saints are everyone.
Yeah!
And then 2 missions later, you're blowing up countless civilians outside a mall. These characters are the definition of cliche hypocrites that say they believe one thing, then do the complete opposite with not a hint of
It wouldn't be so bad if there was like some sort of like either over self-awareness or realization that it's just like quote unquote breaking the fourth wall of the game. Like again, Saints Row is not GTA. It doesn't take itself seriously, but at the same time, this writing is fucking god awful. Yeah. Yeah, are we the bad guys? And they're like, nah! And then this just like keeps going. Like, it can be funny, it can.
satire that would signify that this was actually intentional.
Nah,
also, because the main
cringe.
story is only 6 hours, everything feels rushed. There's no build-up to kill antagonist, it just suddenly happens. In fact, they don't even build up most of the antagonist leaders. I have no clue who he's killing right now. You get to see none of what your actions do to the other factions. You don't even get to officially destroy any faction, and they—
Why does she look like a fucking crow, man? What the fuck? What happened to having attractive female like villains? I don't know. Yeah, the Giga Karen. This is what millennial women writing the story see when they're like working at Starbucks at their side job and they're like, I remember this fucking Karen came in and yelled at me. Let's put her in the fucking game as a villain. Guys, you think I'm joking, but that's actually true.
Any faction, and they don't give any hard-hitting reason that legitimately motivates the player and makes the kill feel satisfying in the end. But hey, maybe they just saved all that for the DLC, right?
There was DLC for this garbage. Nah, lock him up, bro.
The only character I can relate to in this game is the guy that walked head-on into a train, because that's what I want to do every time I hear the cast make any joke. Twitter people try to say that this humor is just like the old games, but anyone that has played them knows that that is completely false.
Dude, Johnny was an amazing asshole character. It's like the bravado combined with like Johnny Bravo and like a real like assholishness. Like the whole point is that he's such an asshole that you like love to hate him, and that's the point, man.
The gaming journalists
It's not about fucking misogyny, man. As a girl playing this game when I was a kid, I thought it was hilarious.
Aware of it. The old humor actually subverted expectations instead of just going, oh shit, no shirt guy? Oh, he doesn't have a shirt again? Oh my god, I can't believe it. You got me. That was a good one. The old humor wasn't afraid of offending everyone because that's how satire works. This new humor is straight out of the unfunny asylum that has a hee hee ha ha or board of real funny guys that make sure everyone can be a part.
He added that the team wanted to craft jokes that would enable everyone to be a part of the joke. Fucking shut the fuck up, man.
Of every joke, and there's no punching down. That doesn't sound right. These jokes would barely offend a nun, and as a result, this is the end product you can expect.
I never miss nacho night. I'm in line for nachos right now. I really wanted those nachos. Just wanted.
I can tune into like any VTuber who's been streaming for more than 4 years, who has over like, I would say probably like 4,000 viewers, and I could find better written jokes off the top of their head than these people who had time and sense and probably multiple people writing a character. It's like you actually just don't have a brain. I know, it's hard to have like witty off the top humor. Like not everybody's got it, you know? I understand, but like come the fuck on, man.
Damn nachos.
Nachos. I wanna go to Taco Bell. Nachos, get it?
Now finally, let's talk about the ending. But hang on one second. Hey Siri, remind me, I called this shit. This is arguably the best part about this game, but definitely not because it's good. And you know what, for the hell of it, somebody asked me to rewrite the ending because of how bad it is, so this next FLEEKAZOID deluxe cut goes out to that guy. Roll it. Volition, you piece of shit. You have been posting cringe for the last—
Bravo!
10 years.
Damn!
How many times do I have to teach you this lesson,
That's
old
chat.
man?
Bam,
You
bam,
bury
bam,
me
bam.
under a mountain of dirt in the beginning, then that turns into a shallow pool at the end? Do you guys even read what you're writing? Are you able to?
Nope.
The big bad final boss's motivation is becoming the bestest friend of your friend group?
Oh my god, what? No, that's not real, right? I never finished a game, obviously.
You are on some Care Bears type shit. You keep showing this cat as a part of the team as well. Is that one of your guys' jokes again?
Yes.
Jesus. Where'd you find these writers? Off the lot of She-Hulk? Truth be told, you're a lost cause. I wanted to love this game
Bam,
because
bam,
I love
bam.
this series, but
Me
time and
too.
time again you have ignored the fans, and now you release this piece of shit that was written by children for children that takes every last thing that is Saints Row and burns
Children
it into
are at least
fucking
funny,
ash
man.
until the only recognizable thing about this empty husk of a game is the packaging that you can find completely in stock in Walmarts everywhere. When your studio collapses, make sure you take this franchise into the grave with you so I don't have to come back and do this shit again.
Yo, the fucking OST, man! Yo, the OST. I completely forgot, dude. Wait, I just had a fucking brain blast. Saints Row 3 OST. Dude, it went so fucking hard. Where is it? The main menu? Yo, I haven't heard this in probably like 10 years, man. Nah! Dude, the parachute scene with Kanye's music playing? Nah, I gotta find that too. Hold on. That was actually cinematic. Yeah. Parachute scene, Kanye, Saints Row. Oh, bro, dude, when this came out, nah, dude. I had a friend that bought me the game, and I remember they told me, like, yeah, dude, like, there's this scene, like, 13 years ago. Yeah, I think it was, like, 2012 or 13. I think it was for my birthday I got this game. Maybe was it Christmas? I can't remember. But they told me, they were like, dude, there's this one really fucking cool scene. It's like cinematic, but like, it's just sick. And I was like, okay. And then I finally got to it. Dude. Ah! Yo, wait, TOS, it's not TOS, it's a game,
What you thinking?
Some asshole is in my pool. The crew's ready to...
And I'm pretty sure the voice actor for the female character was Virginia, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I recognized the voice too, and it was actually sick.
In my pool. The crew's ready downstairs. Say the word and we crash the party. Let's do it.
Yeah!